Lollapalooza just a few days away, and if you or some of the younger people in your life still don't know what to wear yet, and if you've been worried about this, we can help.
Yeah, like my daughter.
Right.
We're jumpstarting your Monday with some summer fun looks for that festival. Our Jackie Kostek has some of those looks for Lala at Gorge the Salon. Good morning, Jackie. Gorge the Salon. Got it.
Yes, Gorge the Salon in the Gold Coast. It's actually been around for about 17 years. Originally started in River North, but now has moved to 70 East Walton Street. So beautiful spot here in the Gold Coast. I'm with George of Gorge the Salon this morning. George, good morning to you.
Morning. How are you? Thanks for being here.
Well, I'm doing really well. Thanks so much for having us. We're talking all about the Lollapalooza looks. How exciting is a week like this for you guys just to have folks coming in specifically for the festival?
Yeah, we're so excited. Chicago's such a great city. Lollapalooza is the biggest concert venue of like all year, and so we're just really happy to showcase some looks today that people can use and do for the week ahead.
Absolutely. I think when you think about Lollapalooza, you're thinking about being outside all day. You want a look that will take you from, you know, the early shows in the beginning of the day all the way to the end and still look good, especially with the humidity that we've been dealing with here in Chicago. So let's start right here. What is this look and how do you create this for somebody?
So this is Josephine, super cute. I mean, it's really just about these young people going out, having so much fun. Yes. We curled her hair. We added some space buns, glitter, fun, cute. She's just like ready to have fun.
I love it. And I also love that both of these ladies this morning, you guys look great and your looks from head to toe are working. I feel like I tried to style myself in the Lollapalooza look today and I'm like, I think I might be a little old for this, but that's all right. Okay, we're gonna move on to the bubble braids, which is something that I've never heard of, but it looks so great.
So cute, yeah. Caitlin here has wonderful hair. We pulled her, hair back. We want to make sure that, because it is so hot, you pull your hair off your face, yes. You get it away, you pull it back, you do something cute, fun, and we think this is a great look. Everyone's going to be doing this, so we're excited to have Caitlin here.
Awesome. I think that a lot of people have been thinking about the humidity so far this summer, and I actually don't think that it's supposed to be crazy humid this weekend, but let's just talk about some of the products that you can use to tame the frizz, to tame the mane when it is humid out. So what do you recommend?
So we have the I Am Gorgeous texture paste that we'll use on a lot of these styles to pull that back, to get rid of it, like any frizzy hair. Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
So after we curl it and style it, we're just going to use something to get rid of this frizziness. Okay. But you know what? Frizzing hair and like wild and messy that's okay too. Yes. So if it's frizzy and messy, that's fine.
Yeah, that actually looks like sort of the festival look too. I feel like when all the celebrities, are done with the Lollapalooza weekend, the pics come back and you're like, they look great. It was hot, they sweat, it's fine. George, thank you so much for your time this morning. Folks can actually make appointments too at Gorge the Salon and come in and have their hair done for Lollapalooza this weekend. So you can still make appointments online. Back to you guys.
You're jumpstarting your weekend with some summer fun looks for Lollapalooza. Our Jackie Kostek has some of the fun looks for Lala at Gorge the Salon. Jackie, good morning. It looks like with the hot temperatures, you got to pull the hair back, which we saw in your last segment. But it looks like they won't be getting too steamed out over the weekend.
Yeah, Audrina, I think seeing the forecast for the weekend makes a lot of people pretty happy because I don't think it actually is going to be that humid, even though we've had such a hot and humid summer. But the weather is looking pretty good for Lollapalooza this weekend. But we're still here to get all of the trends and the tips so that you are Lollapalooza ready. I'm here with George of Gorge the Salon here in the Gold Coast. Good morning to you, George.
Morning. Thank you for having us.
Well, thanks so much for being with us this morning. We really appreciate it. We've got all of the looks happening behind us, some of the models getting their hair zhuzhed up. But first, just tell me what separates Gorge the Salon from all of the other salons in the city of Chicago?
Well, we have a great team. Yeah. They're so talented, so down to earth, so real. Yeah. And I really value like each and every person that I work with, and I try to build long-term relationships with everybody. Yeah. And I think that's really set us apart.
I love that. I love that. Let's take a look at some of these looks this morning. We've got a beautiful model right here. I love this look. It's got kind of a little personality, a little zhuzh on the top. How would you describe this look?
Yeah, just kind of a messy, textured look. Daji here we put a couple braids in her hair. Yes. High pony. added some waves with a curling iron, and we have a couple smaller braids in the back just to add a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
Different look there. So
I love it. And Audrina, our anchor, did mention that it's kind of nice for a festival like Lollapalooza, or any festival really, to have your hair pulled up off of your face just to make sure that it stays in place all day.
Yeah, usually if you get a lot of frizz, you're going to see it around the hairline in the front. So pulling that back away from your face is going to be a great thing to do, because again, it's off your face, it's tight.
Yes.
Going to just help you out through the day.
I love it. Look number 2, it's got some glitter on top, which I imagine is a trend right now. I feel like I'm not cool enough to know about that. But how would you describe this look?
Yeah. With Josephine, we added these space buns.
Yeah.
A lot of texture, a lot of waves, a little bit of glitter to sort of add some fun.
Yes.
She's a beautiful girl. She's ready to go, and we just love this look.
Yeah, I love the curls as well. Okay, we're gonna move down the line. Johnson here has the bubble braids, I think it's described. How would you create this at home, Johnson?
I just want to have fun. I want to create something different.
Yes.
Playful. I just divide the hair in sections and I span the hair little by little. So
Yes. So you kind of start at the front of the head, you put section by section, and then you sort of just pull it apart as you go?
yes, I'm going all the way to the top to the bottom.
Okay, lovely. I love the look on that one. And then finishing it off with Ricky on the end. And this model, whose hair just has that sort of beachy, I would say, a little bit of a wild vibe, which I kind of like, because that's the kind of vibe you go for Lollapalooza. Ricky, how did you create this?
So crimpers are making a comeback. So with a crimper
Yes.
and some texture spray. Texture spray makes a big difference.
Okay. And that's going to sort of keep this, because we've been saying it's good to have your hair off of your face, but if you are going to go with the down look, the sprays are going to help you get through the day.
Texture spray, because it just gives it texture and it makes it whole.
Yes, yes. Okay, I love it. Well, ladies, you guys look absolutely beautiful. All of the folks behind the scenes have done a great job bringing these models to their looks this morning. They look great from head to toe. Lollapalooza happening on Thursday, but this is Gorge the Salon. You can actually come into Gorge the Salon and get a look like this before the festival, or just get your hair, cut, colored, all the normal stuff too. Ladies, back to you.
Or you can just wear festival
just
hair
Audrina.
all year.
Jump-starting your day with some summer fun looks for Lollapalooza, which is just days away now. Our Jackie Kostek has some of those looks for us at Gorge the Salon this morning. It's been fun looking at all the different hairstyles, etc., Jackie, this morning.
Dana, good morning to you. Yeah, this gives, I think, the stylist such an opportunity to get creative, because there's a lot that you can do with festival looks, and I feel like everybody just looks so good. We've got 4 models behind us showing off their hairstyles this morning, and most of them have the hair sort of off the face, ready for any of the weather that could be thrown their way over the weekend. But I'm here with George from Gorge the Salon. George, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Well, doing really well. Thank you so much. Let's talk about your 3 top tips for festival hair. How do the ladies get their hair ready for these festivals?
Well, we're going to use hot tools. So
Yes.
curling iron, flat iron, crimper.
Yes.
Have the right product. We use styling cream on all the women. Texture sprays, oil.
Yeah.
Pulling the hair back away from the face. You want to make sure that the hair is off your face, so that throughout the day it just looks good, doesn't get frizzy or fall on your face, or just looks good all day.
Absolutely. And that is a challenge, to keep a look going from day to night. But I think these looks will definitely do that. Let's talk a little bit about your product line too. This is called I Am Gorgeous. It's a product line that you created just a couple of years ago, and it has a really wonderful story and message on the back. Why did you want to create that, and what is that message?
Yeah, well, for me, it was about putting together a nice collection of products, because doing hair all day long in the salon, we just need really good products,
Yes.
right? So for that, we started with that.
Yeah.
It was about having a product line with a brand name, where the person using it feels powerful, feels gorgeous, feels like they have a voice in their head that's positive. For me, I want to support as many women as possible, and especially women that were victims of domestic violence is really close to my heart. And so we put together the I Am Gorgeous hair care line for women, including all those other women that were victims. So we love the line. It's a great product line, and Yeah, so.
Yeah. And some of the profits from this line, I Am Gorgeous, actually goes to organizations supporting women who have been victims of domestic violence. So that's a really special thing. George, you guys are also actually expanding into a spa as well. So it's not just going to be George the Salon, but George the Spa.
Literally, yeah, literally, yeah.
So what are you guys going to provide?
Yeah, waxing, simple facials, some chemical peels, so a lot of maybe manicure, pedicures. We're still putting together the menu, but having spa services for our clients is really important to us.
Lovely. And that'll be right next door to Gorge the Salon in the Gold Coast. But you're also expanding up to the North Shore as well, and that is right around the corner.
Yeah, in a few weeks, Winnetka. We're looking at an expansion up there, and we're really excited to add our services there, and join teams with a team up there. So
lovely. Yeah. George, thank you so much for your time this morning. Congratulations on creating this business. It's been 17 years. First started in River North, has now shifted to the Gold Coast, and now will be in Winnetka come just a few weeks from now, also expanding to the spa as well. So George, thank you so much. Ladies, thank you for showing off your amazing looks all morning long. Dana, back to you.
All right, Jackie, thank you.
Welcome back this morning. So Chicago's biggest music festival, Lollapalooza, starts this Thursday, and in today's Jumpstart, we're helping you get some festival-inspired looks.
Jackie Kostek is at Gorge the Salon in the Gold Coast, where she has been sharing some hair and makeup ideas, and now I understand she might be sharing some fashion tips too.
We've been here at Gorge the Salon in the Gold Coast all morning long talking about Lollapalooza and how to do your hair for the festival this weekend. Thankfully, the temperatures this weekend look to be pretty mild, so I don't think we're going to be having scorching temperatures like we've seen pretty much all summer, but still you got to prepare with some texture spray, maybe some paste, or what would you put in your hair to kind of tame it?
Finishing paste,
okay,
oil.
Finishing paste, so that is a thing. For some reason that sounded weird. Here with George from Gorge the Salon with us this morning. George, good morning to you.
Hi, how are you? Thanks for having us.
Well, thank you so much for having us this morning. We really appreciate it. Let's talk first about your podcast before we get to the fashion show. You just started this podcast recently. What is it all about, and why did you want to do that?
Well, the name of it is George the Podcast. It's a play on Gorge the Salon. It's a conversation about hair, faith, and confidence. And for me, I'm here to support as many women as possible. And so it's a conversation with women about, overcoming obstacles and confidence and hair. So one thing that we're really good at. So
I love it. I love it. We're going to get into the hair right now. All of these looks for Lollapalooza. So we're going to start with our model, Daji, this morning as she comes up, and we're going to show off her look. So what are we looking at? How did you guys create this look?
So we pulled her hair back in a couple braids. We added lots of texture with the curling iron. We have a high pony with some smaller braids in the back. And we just think it's a great look for Lollapalooza and kind of all summer.
Absolutely. She looks beautiful. And I have to admit, the models look so beautiful this morning because they've got the looks from head to toe. This is the fashion too, not just the hair. This is Josephine. Josephine is rocking the space buns. How do you create that look?
Again, we got a couple braids, high ponytails that we kind of twist into buns, and then curl the rest of the hair down.
Yes.
Cowboy boots. Kind of like a country kind of look is what Josephine's going for.
Yeah.
We love it.
And I love the glitter sort of put into her hair too. Oh my
so
gosh.
fun.
I can imagine like waking up the next morning and having it all over your pillow, but that's fine. Caitlin, come on up. We're going to show off the, what do you call these again? The bubble braids.
Bubble braids, yeah. We love this look. Off her face. It's going to be good in hot weather, humidity, and super cute. We love this look.
Absolutely. And do you start sort of at the top of the hair for this one? Like how do you actually create it?
Yeah, we will. We'll do a center part back, and then we'll just take small sections, adding little hair ties and creating little buns as you go down.
Caitlin, well done, Caitlin. Okay, and then Emmy, last but not least, Emmy, she has her hair down, and she's got sort of that textured wave.
Yeah, Ricky did a great job using a crimper and texture spray. Emmy's beautiful. She's got a great look.
Yes.
We just think this is a hot look for Lollapalooza.
I was gonna say there's something about the white on white and then the loose waves. The hair just looks so good head to toe. Ladies, come on back. We're just gonna give you guys all high fives this morning. Looking great. You can come to Gorge the Salon anytime this week for Lollapalooza, or really anytime to get your hair done. But you can come this week to get your hair done just like these ladies. Ladies, back to you.